What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
For baseball under the roof in Houston. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Seattle. The shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Crawford.
Not his best effort that time. Strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Ball one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. All even now, 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Kyle Singer brings to the table for this team. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. In the National League Central,
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Cincinnati Reds held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. The Miami Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. The Rockies held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. Ozzie Albies launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as Atlanta downed the Phillies 9-7. Joey Lucchesi got his 3rd win this season as the Mets took care of the Diamondbacks 3-2. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-2. Luis Severino got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Nationals 3-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The O's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. The Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 11-1. Tim Anderson had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 11-5. Lance McCullers Jr. earned the win, his 4th this season, as Houston bested the Blue Jays 5-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Julio Urias twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Dodgers dispose of the Angels 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they beat the visiting Rays 8-5. The Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 11-6. So that's the show on this Mother's Day. Have a great day with Mom, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for more news and results from around baseball.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-7. Also in Cubbies news, free agent Roberto Osuna has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. Triston McKenzie earned the 3rd W of his season, helping Cleveland get by Cincinnati 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 7-5. In the standings, the Marlins are in second place in the NL East, and the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 5-4. As of right now, the Cardinals are in second.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The first year.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. In the National League Central, the Padres hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. The Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. Tommy Edman plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Cardinals got by the Dodgers 10-4.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs went deep 4 times as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-4. The Friars got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-0. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 7-2. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-0. It was their 7th win in a row. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 8-1. Kyle Funkhouser pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 9-5. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-0. James Paxton was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Mariners downed the A's 1-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Inside the Inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Stepping up is So here is Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Freddie Freeman.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Here now is Will Smith. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 4. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Down the left field line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Again, a 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is good.
In is Christian Yelich. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Gloved by Taylor. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Turner is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Strand 1 will move to the third with no score. Chris Taylor is in to start things off. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian.
Popped high in the air.
Anderson.
Smith is there. Makes the play, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of betting number 3, 0-0 our score. Shohei Ohtani steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, Nico Hoerner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. A bouncer to the left side. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Popped high in the air. Muncy shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left. And that brings up Javi Baez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in will be JT Realmuto, who bounced out last time up. And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a lunge with the baseball, and he is out at third. What a play as the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Shotrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Bellinger is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. In now is Nico Horner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that... Now to the play.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Trout on at first, nobody out. And there he goes toward second, pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, a great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Runner goes for second. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Little guy on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So now here is JT Realmuto. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, second home run of the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the big blow of the inning comes right. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls in the strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Will Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far. You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Freeman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. Now it'll be Nico Horner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Line toward the alley in left center. Pollock finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the
It was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Chicago have evened up this series at 3 wins apiece. Zach Davies is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll do it.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 6 of the National League Championship Series, Mike Trout grabbed 3 base knocks, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 5-3. They have now tied the series at 3 games apiece and forced a decisive Game 7. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there for strike one. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. So next to bat will be Justin Turner. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 2 for 9. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Nola has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Corey.
Mike Trout, lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bullet back up the middle. Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. So in now for Chicago, Christian Yelich. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the... Bottom of the 3rd now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will, of course, take on the American League champion Cleveland Indians. And congratulations to them on the season they've put together. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And now here is Bryce Harper. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. As he pops the first pitch foul. Behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. He's got it 1 away. Next to stand in is Jock Peterson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Shohei Ohtani will come on now and pinch run here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. And now in the box, Nico Horner, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Wow, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. In now is Nico Horner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The pitcher, JT.
Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. Now into the box, Brian Anderson. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And he fouls this one off.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts, still going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, Brian Anderson plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Cubs get by the Indians, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 6 of the National League Championship Series, the Milwaukee Brewers amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 14-8. They have now tied the series at 3 games apiece and forced a decisive Game 7. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special